Love playing Standard on Magic Online? Check out Academy's Standard Bot in the Magic Online Classifieds for Standard singles.
All right, round 2. Let's do better. I'm going to keep this. This actually seems fine. We got our turn 1 temple. We can scry. So we already have black and blue. And we get a unicorn down with any land. Heck, if we top deck a mountain, we actually get Timuret out on turn 2. Yeah, this seems pretty sweet. So Steam Augury, huh? That was fun. Right? I like that the game where I cast Steam Augury, my opponent just like shame scooped or whatever the hell that was. I'm not actually sure what brought that on. Servant of Timuret. I really like having this guy around. That's a little scary to not draw a land. But I do have a divination. I think I'm going to be greedy. I have no idea what my opponent's deck is. As long as it's not hyper-aggressive, I should be okay. And I feel like we just faced that deck. So let's see what happens. Just slams favorite hoplite here. Makes me eat my own words. All right, slams Loyal Pegasus. It's not ideal. So if my opponent doesn't actually play a creature that can attack, I may even just divination, or does that make me discard? Who knows? Ah, green-white. Really? 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 Well, all right. It's been a pleasure knowing you all. I salute you, and please tell them what I tried to do here. Pass the turn, sir? Pass the turn. Pass the turn. There we go. Well, I mean, that's something. It's not, useful here, but it's something. How bad am I going to get punished for keeping that servant? Let's find out. My opponent's also in the 0-1 bracket. So they had a rough go in round 1, but I mean, we almost won round 1. Yeah, taking 3, which is better than taking much more than that. I don't know what he can do for 1 white to buff his Skyguard, so it looks like we're actually pretty okay here. I got no problem taking 3. Yeah, that's it. Land. Oh, well, I mean, all right. Wow, that is tempting. But I don't think I can keep my Voyaging Satyr here. I mean, it's going to do good work, but it's not going to do work fast enough. And next turn I'm going to go Forest Opaline Unicorn. So, yeah, I think we need to send the Satyr down, keep that Forest, pass it back, and take another 3, possibly more. Bring it on. Wait, who's in multiple colors here? I think it's supposed to be me. Oh my god, what 5-drop are you casting? That needs red. Or that. That's bad. That's also bad. That's a very bad thing that you've done. Boy, I can't wait for Hubris. That card from Journey into Nyx. It's 1 in a blue instant. You get to unsummon a creature and all the auras attached to it. But until then, I'm just taking 6 in the air. So, here we are. Guess we're bringing in that shredding winds again, aren't we? I'm just super dead here, aren't I? Well, I do have Asphyxiate, actually. Asphyxiate is great against the Vigilant Skyguard, because it's always going to be untapped. Unless he just goes Springleaf Drum right here. Stop casting 5-drops. Don't... Oh, God. Not... Another one? Just another... Wait, yeah. Another Observant Alseid? No, just a Nyxborn Wolf. No big deal. Am I dead? I might be dead. Wow, no, but I go to 1. And then I am dead to the Pegasus, even if I do get the Asphyxiate. Wow, I'm just ruined. All right, come on top deck. No idea what can get me out of this, but it sure wasn't Island. Sip of Hemlock wouldn't even do it, because then he'd have 4 creatures, all of whom were lethal, one of whom I couldn't even block. So that was exciting, right? All right, game 2. Let's do the same switch we did last time. Let's bring in the Shredding Winds. Take out 2 swamps. Bring in 1 alternate art swamp and another forest. And take out... I actually, with the Vigilance, I quite like Asphyxiate. So I think I'm taking out... I'm going to take out Psychic Intrusion. I was tempted by the Archetype, but I think Archetype is a pretty decent way to win, and Psychic Intrusion I don't think does a lot against his deck. So, alrighty. Would I like to play first? Yes. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's do that. We're casting something good on turn 3, either Unicorn or Divination. And then we get a Whip, and then our Unicorn is going to have Lifelink, and that's all I need. Is just a 1/2 with Lifelink. That's what's going to win the game. You got to think big picture here. You got to think long game. Or at least you got to hope for a long game with the deck that I'm running. And our opponent also kept the full 7, which is a little worrisome. All right, let's see a little slower keep this game. I feel like seeing what my opponent saw in game 1, they might be more inclined to keep a less aggressive hand. Like a hand that's maybe not amazing, because they didn't see any aggression from me. So, which I'd be okay with. And just pass. Just pat. Don't. No shoot. Well, let's get that Shredding Winds, shall we? That was not the Shredding Winds. Yeah, let's cast Divination. Let's draw into some gas here. I mean, some of that's gas. Probably still just losing to Skyguard here. It's like Fearsome Temper or something goofy. And pass. Nope, stop it. Oh, no. Asphyxiate, please. Asphyxiate one time. Okay. Excoriate will get there. To that end, we are playing an Opaline Unicorn this turn. Look at our mana, by the way. It's almost a shame. It's almost a shame that we're not running any main deck planes. All right, just don't kill that Unicorn, please. So I can excoriate your Fleecemane Lion now. Come on in, the old Selesnya beatdowns. And pass. God, they never listen. So inconsiderate. All right, don't care. Spiffy. Yeah, let's not get cute here. Let's just get rid of the Fleece Mane Lion while we still have the opportunity to even interact with it. And we've got other removal for the... for the Skyguard. Get out. Get out. In fact, next turn we will have 7 mana. So we could even cast the Return Phalanx and the Siren of the Fanged Coast. Which feels like it's going to be pretty good here. Obviously I take at minimum 4 this turn. Probably not more, because I don't think my opponent wants to use a combat trick on a turn where they're not actually in combat with my creatures, so I'm okay with that. And forget it. Another Elder for no value. I like that I like that my opponent hasn't gained 6 life. That's pretty good. All right, so there's the Astral Cornucopia, which I can cast for 1, 2, 3, and then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So I can Cornucopia and Siren, but I think... Oh, actually, wait, I have more mana than I thought. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. No, I counted correctly. All right, let's play the Siren. 3, 4, 5. See if my opponent wants to give tribute unto me. Which they probably do. Really? Really? Okay. I don't see any reason to take anything other than a Skyguard here. So that's mine now. Forever. So that's exciting. And we'll play this Return Phalanx. And snap trade it for a Lagana Band Elder. Don't even care. Or try to. And heck, then we get a Whip. We get a Servant. Make our Astral Cornucopia stupid big. I mean, us having a 4/4 with the Whip of Erebos, not that my opponent knew that, but us having a 4/4 also would have been pretty sweet. But I'm okay with just not being petrified of my opponent going off with the Skyguard. Tradesies. I'll trade it for your creature or a trick. I'm happy either way. That's what that guy is there for. Sweet. Cheers. Deal. Do I have any ways to trigger Heroic? Ugh. Well, okay. I guess that explains why my opponent wasn't that worried. But then he shouldn't have been worried about a 4/4. It's an odd choice. So what have we got here? I don't see the benefit to playing the Whip just yet. So I think I might Cornucopia for a lot. No, actually, no, because I want to have Servant with regen to block the Asp. So that means I go 1, 2, 3. And then I have 1, hang on, 1, 2, 3. And I have 1, 2, 3. Do I have regen? Hang on. I need to quickly just remind myself what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3. And then the Cornucopia will be on. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. Okay, great. Good. We got there. We figured it out. I say we. I figured it out. You probably were ahead of me there. Play that. Servant. whipping back a siren from the graveyard seems like a pretty entertaining turn. Swing with both, I assume, yeah. Can I take 3 from the Elder? That might not be a good idea. Do I just chump block the Elder? Probably not. I think I'm in a better position if I just take the 3. Because then I can swing back for a little bit of lifelink. So yeah, we'll block like that. So I go to 5, and then I go to 6. Oh, no I don't. Well, what do you know? Hooked me. All right, that's annoying. I still block the asp, which is good. I wonder if he should have done that beforehand, thus giving me much worse blocks. Who knows? All right, so let's play the whip. I can whip something back with this 2, 3, 4. But if it's the phalanx, I can't actually attack with it this turn. Can I do this as an instant? Only as a sorcery. Alright, so I can't do a surprise blocker, which is not great. Given that, I don't think I want to use my servant right now. Although, does it matter? No, I think I'll just attack with the Skyguard. I'm actually going to chump block with the Siren so I can whip it back next turn. Do I attack with the Unicorn as well? No, I might need an extra blocker. We'll see what he does. I'll just attack like this. I'm gonna need to start drawing some of my gas now. I certainly have more removal, and I certainly have some more powerful spells. Something like a Sea God's Revenge, for example, would not go amiss. Yeah, I figure if I'm gonna chump with the 1/1, I'll chump with the Siren rather than the Skyguard. All right. So there's a chance I die here, but I don't feel like just chump blocking with the Unicorn is a good idea. Like this, I go to 7, I take 3, I go to 4. I guess there's ways he can get 4 extra damage in with 2 combat tricks. I mean, I don't really need the mana, do I? I don't know about this. I don't know what's right to do here, but I think I am going to block. I don't think I can go that low. Not against these colors. He could easily have 2 tricks in hand and just get me. So I already used my Excoriate. Sip of Hemlock I'd be okay with. Observant Alseid. That's rough. All right. Sip of Hemlock. So let's see here. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's an argument for keeping the Unicorn. because I can't cast Sip and whip something back. And I would love to whip back the Siren here. Because either I swing for 4, go to 12, or I steal... He doesn't let me steal one of his creatures. That would be madness. So I swing for 4, go to 12. He swings back with both of his creatures. I block that one. I take 4, go back to 8. Then I sip. That doesn't seem good either. I sip the Asp now, and then he swings for 5. Do I just take 5? No. You know, I think I like the Siren play. Yeah, I think I like the Siren play better. Let's bring back the Siren, see what he does. Yeah, that's fine. There was a chance. There was the slimmest of chances that he makes that mistake. Even if he hits a land, he can't monstrous this next turn, so that's why I'm less concerned. Can't swing with both. That's fine. Yeah, I wish I'd had the one more land. So, I truly don't know in the moment if chumping with Opaline Unicorn was the correct move or not. I think it was probably safer. In retrospect, you know, looking at the results, it was not the correct move, but do I take 9 here? No, I do not. So I'll block the bigger thing because he can't monstrous that, so we'll do this. Asphyxiate would be an amazing draw. Oh, that works too, I guess. So, kill the Elder. Let's see. I need 6 mana. No, I don't have 12 mana, do I? 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, so I can do both. I guess I can swing with one of these guys. I mean, I can I can whip back the Unicorn and use that, which is a little weird. No, so I think I'll just... I'm not sure which one is more scary. I guess this can become one more land, and this can become a 8 power. So I guess I have to kill this, because 8 power is worse than 5. All right. I don't know, I guess if he had to... I guess he could easily have a God's Willing, now that I think about it. And then, oh, wow. Wow. Ruined. All right, well, I think that's probably game. Does it matter where he scries? Probably not. Scry to the top, so that's probably bad. That fizzles, so he doesn't lose the life. So that's 9 power right there, so I need to use this anyway. So I guess we'll whip back. Servant, I suppose. Have to use this. Not that we weren't going to anyway, because use up the mana. Gain 1 life. Okay, so That game didn't go quite how I thought it would. Oh, he took it. What a monster. So any land, and I'm dead. Any trick, and I'm dead. Absence of those two things, and that was not a trick that actually kills me, but he's drawing into one. Absence of those two things, and I go to 1. Oh, actually no, because now he can't monsters because he uses the land to... Right. Okay, going to 1. Still dead to any trick, or any amount of burn, or anything. That is not enough. It's enough for something. I mean, hell with it. We're going to do it, but don't really see how we're winning. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play that guy. Guess we'll whip back the unicorn. Go to 2. Can't block it, so he's taking another one here because the unicorn has flying. So this is exciting. I can chump block with the archetype and gain 3 and go to 5. So if for some reason he doesn't monsters the asp and has no tricks, then I survive a turn. But it doesn't seem likely. Holding on to the bitter end. Just pass. You don't see it. There's nothing there. No, stop listening to me. Why do I live radio broadcast out of the moon base right directly to my opponents? I don't know. I think this seems appropriate for our 50th draft, don't you? Let's see how we do in the finals, which I'm betting you... The finals, I say finals, round 3 of the 0 and 2 bracket, which I'm betting is going to be a bye. Let's see if I'm right.